Hey guys, welcome back to the Steel Donut, and once again, welcome back to Chipmunks. Chipmunks.
Dun dun dun.
Today we will finish off I Miss You So Much Baby with Chapter 3. We finally made it.
No, we didn't. He's dead.
No, I was going to say
we did.
We finally made it.
No,
Yeah. He didn't.
I was about to say that describes pretty much how we feel.
Yeah, we finally made it.
Yeah.
Should I read the author's note?
Yeah, definitely.
I would just like to say thanks to everyone who read my story. This was my first story written on fanfiction. I plan to do a 4-part. War between the humans and chipmunks. What the fuck?
Yeah, I plan to do a 4-part war between the humans and chipmunks.
Oh. That makes more grammatical sense, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know what other kinds of sense are still lost. As always, please read and review my story. I apologize for any errors. Imagine having errors in this kind of story.
Nonsense.
Yeah.
Absolutely unheard
That would be so crazy.
It has been 15 minutes since Alvin's horrible.
Yeah, Alvin is horrible.
Fuck you, Alvin.
Man,
Yeah. Accident Brittany was now driving to the hospital as fast as she could. Everyone in the SUV was holding onto their seatbelts for dear life as she ran red lights.
Jeez, that's exactly how Alvin died. Stop.
Stop signs and was trying not to hit people.
She was trying to not... Okay.
She pulled up into the parking lot at the emergency room center. She stopped the car, jumped out, and ran inside. To the perception.
To the perception, everyone!
The receptionist keeps showing up.
May I help you? The receptionist said, looking at her
What?
computer.
Who's the receptionist? I thought we were going to the perceptionist.
no, we were going to the perception.
Yeah.
Following
splitting
her,
up.
following her nails and a non-carrying voice.
What?
Following them?
The voice doesn't have a gun.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just trying to follow my nails around.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm looking for Alvin Seville. Who are you? I am Brittany Seville. He will be on floor 5, the intensive care unit. Brittany yelled, "Thank you," and she ran down the hallway to the elevators. She pushed the button for 5 as the elevator door was open. Oh, it was already open.
Yeah, oh, that's nice.
Brittany ran into a lady as she was coming out.
Yeah, fuck you, lady.
Excuse me.
Oh.
That's an error. Just excuse me.
Yeah.
The lady
He
said...
needed a moment.
The lady said, an angry voice, as she looked at Brittany. That's what she said.
Angry voice.
Just it's like this. Hey, Matt. Oh, an angry voice. Brittany looked and said, "I'm sorry." The expression on her face was horror.
I'm sorry.
I ran into someone. No.
Oh, she just says it.
Oh.
She's got the look of that look of horror, and then I'm sorry.
Now it just looks like she's really insincere.
Right.
As a tears poured down her face.
Man, that's
Tears.
that's so dark and sad.
As the elevator opened on the 5th floor, Brittany ran to the receptionist. "May I help you?" Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
There's another receptionist?
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
As the
They have
elevator...
receptionists on every floor, in every room, and in every hallway.
I thought I went back. As the elevator opened on the 5th floor, Brittany ran to the receptionist. "May I help you? I'm looking for Alvin Seville's room."
Didn't the lady at the first floor tell you?
Yeah.
No, she just said floor 5.
Yeah, so she had to go find another
One of
receptionist.
those people.
Because the first one sucked.
Yeah. He's on floor 5, he's in room, and she's already gone.
Yeah.
Like,
Is
room...
that-
Oh.
The receptionist said it, room 205 down
Room
the left hall.
205, that's on floor 2.
No,
there's
just the number of the door.
Dude, there's 205 rooms.
Oh, on floor 5.
On floor 5 alone.
Yeah.
And say, 205 down the left hall as Brittany took off running down the hall. Brittany looked back yelling, "Thank you," as she walked down the hall.
I feel like I'm a deja vu.
She took off running, but then she walked down it.
Yeah,
She's
not that concerned.
She's seen Simon standing in front of the room, looking through the window as tears streamed down his face and puddle on the "is," he asked.
Wow.
She took off running as she walked down the hall.
Yeah.
Dude, puddle on the "is," he asked.
Wow.
Brittany, he is dead.
Oh, good. Yeah, there we go. That's a good question, Simon.
The only thing keeping him alive is the machine, Simon.
He's not dead.
Like, he died, they brought him back to life, now he's dead again, but now he's being kept alive.
Yeah. Flip-floppers.
Inconsistencies. Simon replied. Brittany stood in shock. His head is crushed in his chest, is crushed his heart, is crushed his brain, is destroyed tears, nothing I could do, only plug him, and hope for a miracle.
I'm hoping for a miracle in this story.
Guys, this is like a tongue twister. Try and say that quickly. His head is crushed in his chest, is crushed his heart, is crushed his brain,
is destroyed tears, nothing I could do, only plug him and hope for a miracle.
Is his
His
Brittany,
crush is crushed.
yeah. Brittany looked away as she ran to the room. She saw her love lying in the bed, wrapped from head to toe. He's a mummy.
Yeah.
Only tubes were
sealed forever.
Only tubes were visible out of his face and arms.
Sealed forever.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I was a
Hashtag throwback.
Or Alvin and the Chipmunks are being way out of hand.
Yeah, steel donut oldies.
Yeah.
Hashtag back to our roots.
At Cracker Barrel, available now. The standards.
Yeah.
She pulled a chair next to his bed and sat down, holding his paw. I'm sorry.
Said
The author's apologizing to
It's okay. Well, it's not really okay, but
There was nothing I could do for you. I had to write that car running you over.
Alvin Brittany said quietly.
yeah.
This is all my fault. I should have never left. I should have never came back. I should have just went and died. This would have never happened to you.
I don't.
See, look, all these people like giving her shit is like really hurting her now. She's like, I should have just died.
Yeah. I mean, I would be really broken up about it too.
As Simon stood there, sobbing quietly. Theodore come up the hallway with Jeanette. How is he? Simon looked into Theodore's eyes. He knew his brother was dead.
He knew his brother was dead.
He
knew his brother was dead, mate.
He keeps losing the H.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to do this when you're typing with one hand.
Yeah.
He ran to his brother and grabbed him into a tight embrace, sobbed on each other's shoulders. Jeanette was in shock. She couldn't say anything. She was angry at her sister for what she had done, but now is not the time for anger. Why is everyone angry at Brittany?
Now's not the time for anger.
Why did you have to get leukemia?
You fucking bitch, and your leukemia, fuck you.
You know
Fuck
leukemia
you.
was gonna tear apart the family.
Eleanor come up the hall carrying Alex was clearly upset, and he was trying to speak, but still couldn't because of the screaming.
No, guys, it's not that he was screaming from down the hall. There was screaming everywhere
That's what I'm
else.
saying. Like in every room, like there's just crazy people.
He's like, Auntie Eleanor!
Oh my God, kill me!
You know what it
I
is?
can't hear you!
I'm burning to death!
You know what it is? He walked into the hallway. It spawned a bunch of kamikazes.
Oh, God.
He cried hard on Eleanor's shoulder. She put Alex in the chair with a coloring book and crayons. She was upset. She walked over and asked, how is Alvin? Theodore looked back with tears in his eyes, and in a shaky, is dead, said Theodore. He was interrupted. He is not dead. The machines are keeping him alive. If we unplug the machines, he will die, said Simon. Eleanor walked over to her ex-husband, pulled him into a hug as he sobbed on her shoulder.
Holy shit.
Amazing. Bravo!
And the award.
New low!
And the award for best narrator goes to Bob.
Thank you! Thank you! Oh,
Maybe next year, Blake.
it's okay, buddy.
Fuck you. You are a asshole.
I am.
Yeah. Great jokes,
We haven't
guys.
laughed like this since like years.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna go run in front of traffic.
Yeah, fuck you. She whispered, hush, my teddy bear. As Alex sat there coloring, he looked to his right and saw a chipmunk wearing all black walking up the hall as the chipmunk approached, sat down. It's death.
It's death. It's either death or the Punisher.
It's either death or some emo kid.
Yeah.
No, it could be the pun- No, dude, it's the guy from Hatred.
Oh my God! A chipmunk version of the guy from Hatred.
Yeah.
Alex.
They deserve to die.
Alex.
Yeah.
I know you can't speak, but I am a friend. I'm here to help your father. And mother, everything will be okay.
Is this?
As the man got up and walked to the door, he looked back at Alex. I am Robert, by the way.
Oh, dude, it was Robert. He came back. Oh, shit.
no, Robert.
Robert's the guy from Hatred.
Oh, no.
Oh shit!
Oh, shit. Robert walked in and sat next to Brittany. On Alvin's bed and placed a hand on both their shoulders and whispered nice and sweet things into her ear, calm her down.
Oh yeah, baby.
She sat there.
Oh, you look so good in this.
Whisper in your ear. I have just what you need.
Yeah, she's like, this is not the time.
Brittany began praying, God, I am sorry for what I did. Please don't take him away from me or my son.
God's going, look, I'm omnipotent, but I have no idea what you said.
No, God's like, man, bitch, fuck you for getting leukemia.
Why'd you get leukemia?
Fuck you.
Alex needs him. I know I must die, and I can deal with that.
Holy
Alex,
shit.
they've really abused her pretty badly.
I feel so bad for her.
I deal with that. Alex needs him. Amen. As she was finishing her prayer, she did not notice Simon was standing next to her. Oh God, what's he gonna do?
Oh my
He's gonna hit her and it's like, fuck you for getting leukemia.
Oh my god, keep going.
Simon said in a dark voice, "You take it."
There is no God for this.
This.
There is no God for this, I am sure of. If there was a God, my brother would not be dead.
Not dead, he's alive.
You would not be dying, and Jeanette could have a child.
Wait, what?
What the fuck?
So, in fact, there is no God.
Simon said.
Oh, Simon says there is no God.
Checkmate Christianity.
That's a great argument right there.
That is
Guys, I'm gonna turn atheist right now. Simon said it.
Yeah.
that is a fact.
Got him.
That is a fact. Brittany looked up at him. How can you say that it's the fact? Brittany replied. Simon looked at all. It's the fact. Brittany replied. Simon looked at all the bad things that happened in the last 2 days. I am losing a sister-in-law and my brother.
You lost your sister
Simon-
about 2 years ago.
Well, God didn't exist back then either.
Oh, I see.
Simon finished what he had to say. He pulled a letter out of his shirt pocket. It was from the state of California.
It says there is no God here.
It was legal representation for Alex a year after you left. Oh, this is no whatever. Alvin had me sign this. It simply states that in the case that his parents die. That's what it states.
It
That's where
simply
it ends.
states that.
Yeah.
It's
Myself.
like in the case that his parents die.
No, it just says in the case that his parents die.
Period.
Yeah.
Signed.
Myself and Jeanette become solely responsible for Alex's well-being. You know, we wanted a child our whole lives together, and he will be taken care of.
He will be taking care of us.
Of what?
What a big bomb just to drop suddenly.
Hey,
Like,
so
Jeanette can't have a child.
your husband's dying, and you're dying. So how about we take your kid?
Yeah.
Brittany looked at Simon with angry and her eyes.
Angry what?
No, dude, she's
She's
looking at
using both her angry and her eyes.
Yeah.
Would you rather him go to a foster home with humans
Humans!
Fuck humans.
who would lock him in a cage and treat him like a rat?
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
I thought she
They
went
were
to
gonna
a
treat
human-
him like a slave!
Oh, they went to a human doctor. I thought humans and chipmunks got along.
No, dude.
Now the war is coming.
No. You don't understand. In foster homes, they just do that. They just lock kids in cages. Doesn't matter human or chipmunk.
Yeah.
They just lock them in
You know-
cages. Treat them like a pet.
Again, they're gonna treat him like a slave.
Yeah, you know.
He will be taking care of them.
Also, if chipmunks are intelligent, I assume this is racist against rats. Treat them like a rat.
Yeah.
Those lazy rats. You know, despite all my rage, I'm still just a monk in a cave. That's what he says.
God.
Simon finished.
Oh, jeez, Simon, come on, man. Not the time.
He's like, oh, yeah. Brittany took the pen from his hand, put her signature on the line under Alvin. He will be well taken care of.
No, he'll be taken care of.
I promise you. You know me, Jeanette. You know me, Jeanette will never separate. We're like an old pair of shoes you just can't throw away. Alvin
You just
laid,
can't throw away.
You can't throw away Alvin laid in his bed.
You know me, Jeanette will never separate. Wear like an old pair of shoes you just can't throw away.
You can't.
Alvin lay in his bed.
Yeah. He felt fine, but he felt fine.
Alvin's dead!
No, they left him on the street long enough. Now he's fine.
He felt fine. He couldn't open his eyes. He was so happy as he laid there.
Oh man, I'm glad I got hit by a car.
He could feel warmth and love all around. The voice called to him. This is the voice.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, is it me?
Alvin.
Is it Robert again?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Is this-
Yes.
Fine, sure.
Oh, dude, it's Robert!
Yeah.
Alvin, come to me. Not again.
What?
Alvin thought he opened his eyes. He didn't know where he was.
He thought he did.
He looked around. He was laying on the bed in the middle of a cornfield. Not the cornfield again. Even the author's like, fuck that. Alvin followed. The voice to a clearing. There was a small and large chair.
Hey, I'm Robin.
Was it small or large? I can't tell.
It's not a small chair and a large chair. It's a chair that is both small and large.
Oh, you're in the cornfield heaven, man. Science don't mean
it's
nothing.
small to a human, but it's large to a chipmunk. You know?
Well, it's first one and the others.
Yeah. Changing size.
Yeah. As he walked over to the small chair, a man appeared to him. You know who I am. The man. Wait.
You know who I am?
The man asked.
Not a question. You know who I am?
Yeah. Alvin looked up and said, "I think so good."
Take a seat, my son.
The man said.
This is my God
Is
voice.
this God?
Yeah, it's Robert God.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why am
Robert is an anagram for God.
Yeah.
Why am I here? Alvin asked with a worried voice.
You are here because you love her.
What? Said
That's a
Alvin.
good question. I'm not sure myself.
He's like, what?
I don't know why you do. She has leukemia.
I wouldn't love anyone with leukemia. I get mad and throw myself in front of a car. That's just me.
Yeah.
You are here because. Oh, no, it's yeah.
You are here because your love for her, your love for her brought you here. You see she is dying as much as you wanted to fight. This you know is true to be true.
Yeah.
I can't read.
The way the grammar goes, she is dying as much as you want.
Yeah.
She's dying as much as you want.
She's dying as much as you want. To fight this, you know this to be true.
Alvin could not be sad or angry. He only felt love. He's so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for the parts where he's really angry.
May I ask you something? Alvin the man said, do you want... No, it's Alvin the man saying it.
Yeah, Alvin
No,
the man
let's do
saying
it.
this.
Do you want to leave this place, period?
I would and like to stay here forever.
That's dumb.
That's the opposite. Those are opposites, dude.
Do you want to leave? Yes, but I won't.
Alvin answered, unsure he really didn't want to leave, but he didn't want to be without her.
What?
The man
Do you
leaned,
not want to leave, or do you want to leave?
the man leaned down on him and put his hand on his shoulder. You love her more than anything in the world.
You love him more than anything in the world. Also, what the fuck did you just say? I didn't understand any of that.
I'm gonna try. Let's start a little early, okay? I think I
First off,
I lost you. Okay, you love her. Do you want to leave?
You're hot and you're cold, Alvin. You're yes and you
and then
know.
no.
You keep saying all these contradictions.
In,
wrong.
and then you're out.
You're wrong when you're right. It's black and it's white. we need too many of those lyrics. As man was saying,
So I will give you a choice. You are dead.
wow.
What the fuck?
Here, I'll give you a choice.
You are dead.
That beat my demands too late. I will give you a choice. You are dead.
Choice A, you're dead.
B, you're dead.
You were hit by a car. Do you remember that?
Alvin looked up as he thought back to the car headlights. Yes. He muttered, you know she's going to die.
Oh. Yes, muttered Alvin, I guess.
I say.
You know she's going to die.
Yes. Muttered Alvin.
I will give you a choice. You can stay and she will live. What? God, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
But you will have to wait for her to come back to you, or you can go back and she will die in your place. This isn't God. This is death. This
Hold
is
on.
literally death.
I've been really confused. Oh my
God.
When he says you can stay, is he saying you can stay in the cornfield, or is he saying
the
you can
cornfield's
stay-
like heaven?
I think he's saying
It's the
stay in
field of
court.
it's the
That's
field
what
of
I
dreams.
thought. But then he said earlier, what did he say? The man said, "Do you want to leave this place? I would and like to stay here forever."
That's Alvin being contradictory.
Right. Alvin's saying, I would, either he's saying, I would like to stay here forever, so
And I
he
would
would
stay
not
here.
like to leave this place.
He wants to do both, but he knows he can't have both. Is what he's doing. 'Cause
Okay,
he's like,
so-
I would like to go, and I'd like to stay here forever. But I mean, I know it's got to be one of the.
Also, remember, guys, this is based off the author's real life.
I forgot about
Well,
that.
then he came
Wait a
back
minute.
and let
No, he's
someone else
Robert.
die.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Wait. That's
Oh my God!
What is it?
God is a fat neckbeard.
Wait. What is that a reference to?
What?
What?
We're like there's like some movie or something where like death is called Robert, and everyone's like, just Robert? What?
Oh.
You know that movie?
Yeah, no, there is.
Oh shit, you're right.
What is that?
Do you think he's making that reference?
I really hope
I
not.
have no idea what you're talking.
Remember, there was also that Twilight Zone episode where death came, and then it's like death was like, either you can die or that little girl's gonna die.
It was like no. It
I'm
was
getting really mad.
it was some movie the nostalgic.
Why did he have to get leukemia?
Yeah. Let's see. So, what are you saying to me? Alvin asked. The man replied.
I need two good souls.
Whoa.
I ate those food.
I hate those.
Wow, listen to this bullshit.
I need two good souls because your love. I am giving you a choice. I need to take one of you. Alvin, I already know what you're going to say.
Wow,
That's what I'm
okay.
asking.
He's like, I'm giving you a choice, but it's not really a choice because I
I'm
also know
omniscient.
the answer, and you're predestined to do it anyways.
Alvin thought deeply about his decision. He really didn't want to leave, but he did not want to leave her alone. Period.
See, that's what's confusing Bob. He really didn't want to leave here, but he also...
No, that's not the thing that's confusing me. He did not want to leave her alone. Regardless of which choice he makes, he'll be leaving her alone, because one of them is going to die.
Yeah, but the thing is, it reads like he didn't want to leave this place, but if he leaves, she's gonna die.
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
Yeah.
Either way, she's
he
alive.
leaves and she dies, or she leaves and...
He dies.
He stays and she lives. Like, he didn't want to leave her alone, but he also didn't want to leave.
So neither option is a good option.
But he stays here and she gets bitched out for the rest of her life. Or he comes back and then she dies in everyone's life.
I guess going
she
to
has to
heaven
go to
would
the
be a
great
much...
place. Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably go back so she could go to heaven.
Yeah.
Alvin thought deeply about his decision. He really didn't want to leave, but he did not want to leave her alone, period. As he was making his decision, he started to cry.
Shut the fuck up.
I will stay here for my love.
No! You idiot! You're giving her a fate worse than death!
Come.
The man stood up.
Follow me.
The man said as Alvin.
He took on Alvin.
He said it as
No, you gotta say it then.
Follow me.
The man said us out.
Was walking towards the bright light. I thought heaven would just be a big cornfield. As Alvin was having his experience, Alex could hear everything the chipmunks in the hospital room were saying. Alex looked down the right hallway as a female chipmunk was walking up the hallway. Hey, sweetie, how are you doing? I know I'm here to help. Oh, great, more. More fucking help. As she walked into the room.
Who the fuck was she? She just walked in?
Robert looked at her. Crystal, what are you doing here?
Wait, no, we do not need crystal healing in this hospital.
Oh, God.
No, dude, she's got crystal meth.
Oh!
What are you doing here?
I come here to make things right.
That's what I'm doing here.
Keep going.
I've come here to take his soul in exchange for hers. He's made his decision to give up his life for hers. I'm here to make it right.
She's like,
Oh, shit.
I am here to make it right.
Get the
Crystal
fuck out.
replied, yeah. I'm going to give them both life.
Robert replied.
Yeah, Robert replied.
You know that's not the deal that we made.
Crystal
that was
replied.
made?
I know you know JC not going to like it. Replied.
Robert.
Guys, why can't people just use quotation marks?
Why do people have
This is
to?
so confusing!
Why do people just have
Can
to?
we just have the narrator read the rest? I don't know when I come in anymore.
please.
I don't think he will mind, Crystal replied, as she walked over and placed her hand on Alvin, such a sweet young man. Narrator's influence.
Yeah.
He loved her so much. He was give his life for her, so I'm going to give his life back.
Bad.
Good.
Oh, shit.
Excellent.
Robert looked. You know what the penalty is, Robert said. Crystal smiled and looked up. I know. She laid her hand across Alvin's head and back across Brittany's shoulder. They stood a glue of light as they just vanished
glue?
through the roof.
Guys, wait a minute. We're missing something. I think we're all missing something really big here. What happened here? Alvin got hit by a car. Simon rode in the ambulance with him to the hospital room. Brittany came to the hospital. And then what? Brittany's dead?
She's
Why
not-
is back in they come into the room with Brittany there?
No.
And
He's saying that
She's standing there and he's like
No.
Take her life or something.
Yeah, because he's going to like cause her to die from the leukemia right there.
Oh my God, right then and there.
Just to give Alvin a miracle, because Alvin's going to die. It's a miracle either way. Alvin will be miraculously healed, and she'll drop dead of leukemia all of a sudden, or her leukemia will be healed, and he'll die.
So
Either way, it's some
I
bullshit
don't know
miracle.
the way they phrased it. It made it sound like she's just like in a hospital bed too. But maybe I'm just misreading.
Yeah.
Never mind.
All was quiet in the room. Only to sound of the machines could be heard from the heart monitor as Brittany fell asleep, leaning her head on Alvin's paw. The time was now to 12 p.m. and it's been 12 hours since Alvin was horribly injured by an accident. Simon, listen, we want to turn off the machine. You can't do that.
We took dinner at 12 a.m.
Yeah.
Dinner.
They got a late shift. He's my brother.
Well, I mean, he eats supper at like 4 a.m.
Maybe there's a club attached.
Oh my God, listen to this doctor. He's my brother. Yes, we can. Or are you going to pay for his medical care?
Wow.
They'll just kill him if you won't.
Yeah. If you can't pay for it, we're gonna pull the plug.
Yeah, I'll do whatever it takes, Simon replied, and a angry voiced doctor said...
An angry voiced doctor.
Fine, as he walked away.
Why won't you let us pull the plug?
We just want to watch
We
him
just
slowly
want
die.
to kill him right then and there.
The nurses had to stop me from strangling that little motherfucker.
Simon stood there. He thought to himself.
No, wait a minute. Simon's the one that wanted him to just leave him there, didn't he?
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
Yeah. No, I have to find a way to keep him on the machines. As long as it takes for him to wake up, I know he'll wake up. He has to. It's now 2:50 p.m. as Brittany woke with tears in her eyes. She decided she would go to the cafeteria for the first time in months.
And
Did she been in this cafeteria before? I mean, maybe she went here for her leukemia.
Yeah, she spent 2 years here at the hospital. They're like, hey, welcome back.
Yeah.
It's the first time you've been here in months.
Yeah. She's hungry. She sat down with the... Oh, no shit. She
No,
sat
she
down...
just came there for fun.
She sat down with the whole tray of food. She began to stuff her face.
She's like, oh yeah, she's really sad. She's
stuffed
seriously
that face.
contemplative and stuff. And she's just like, well, here's some pizza and some cupcakes and some other shit. Oh my god, it tastes
All
so
the
good.
hamburger helper.
Yeah, she ate like there was no tomorrow in for her. She may not be. She was worried about Alex Theodore, and Eleanor had took him home.
Okay.
She finished the meal and decided she would go back up with
Yep.
Up with who?
Alvin. She walked into the room. Simon sat asleep in the chair on Alvin's right side of the room. Brittany sat back in her chair. It was now 3:35 p.m. as Brittany sat there worrying deeply about Alvin holding his paw tightly.
Yeah.
Worrying. Alvin holding his tall pipe.
Yeah, she's worrying about how tightly Alvin is holding
Yeah.
his own paw.
She
grabbing it.
Wait.
She faltered.
I wish I knew what that meant.
He moved his fingers, but how? Simon said he was dead.
Oh.
There's no way he could move. As she looked over, she saw his eyes twitching. She gasped.
Oh my god.
Alvin thought himself laying on the bed in pain. He could hear beeping. He could feel somebody holding his paw as he began to move his fingers. The feeling went away as if they let go.
And he died.
As if who let go? Oh, the fingers.
Yeah. He could barely move them. He tried to open them, but the room was blurry and bright. His
He tried to
fingers.
open the room.
His fingers.
Oh yeah, he's trying to open his fingers and having trouble because the room is blurry and bright.
That's what happened.
The doctors come running into the room with light shining in his eyes.
No, stop! Give him a minute!
Doctor says it's impossible. His brain is completely crushed.
It's impossible!
Wait, if
we
his
should
brain-
have pulled the plug!
Wait, if his brain is crushed, how is he alive at all?
Very carefully.
There's no way he's
He's gonna have to live on a canvas from now on.
There's no way he's opening his eyes. Simon had the commotion and woke up.
He had the fits.
He's just like,
He's starting a mosh pit in the hospital.
hey, have you ever heard Get the Sensation? He got the commotion.
Yeah, you got the commotion.
He got down with the sickness.
What's wrong? Everything? He's waking up.
Oh no!
Oh, that's such a fucking pain. Why?
He said in a happy voice. Simon looked at his brother's eyes. It's impossible. It has to be a muscle reflex. And that the doctors checked oxygen, they could see the rate was too high, so they said, let's unplug the machine, see if he's breathing on his own.
That's not how you check if he's breathing on his own.
No, they're really trying to kill him.
They're like, oh, well, we'll never know if
And
we
you know
don't.
what? It was a muscle reflex. They just tapped part of his brain, and his whole body came back to life for a second.
Well, they're trying to trick Simon. They're like, oh, well, the only way to really test is to plug everything.
Yeah, maybe they're...
Well, it's like, we'll never know if his heart's beating if we don't cut him open.
The way they
Yeah.
say it, it sounds like they're literally, there's just like a little plug. They're just going to unplug it like, boop.
Oh, yeah.
He's dead.
Simon protested that would kill him. You're not the chief of staff, Simon. Simon nodded.
Wow.
Well, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
gotta
you
kill
got
that
a
guy.
point there.
You got me.
That's what happens in surgery. The guy, he's like, hey, you're cutting out the wrong organ. Like,
You're
this is a
not
heart
the chief
surgery.
of staff, Simon.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Staff
you can just go
Simon,
ahead.
Simon.
You can keep cutting out his lungs.
Yeah.
Just slicing his lungs out.
Simon looked when the doctors untwisted the valve from the tube.
Valve?
And Alvin's throat, his oxygen level normalized, he's breathing. They decided to unplug the machines, giving his body a chance as they watch Alvin's body was functioning normally. But how? Simon asked. His chest was crushed, skull was crushed, and there is no way he is possibly alive.
Didn't.
The doctor looked at him and said, it's a miracle.
It's a miracle.
It's a ridiculous miracle. His brain case was
His
destroyed.
brain was destroyed. His chest was destroyed. I'm sorry. His chest set was destroyed.
Yeah.
His skull was destroyed. And I don't understand this idea. Does whatever Skipper or whatever his name is who wrote this story, does he think that the whole idea behind doctors' machines is that they keep your body from doing things? Because the whole point of those machines is to keep you alive. So unplugging the machines isn't giving his body a chance.
Oh, this next sentence. Sorry, Bob.
For 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alvin slowly regained consciences.
Oh!
He awoke on all planes.
No, to be fair, I'm really glad because he was a real asshole before.
He's becoming a good person.
He's becoming a good person.
He's becoming multiple good persons.
Yeah.
Brittany,
Wow.
not leaving his side.
Oh.
She's continuing to eat everything in sight.
Alvin's like, hey, that's my arm. No, why?
The tubing. The medical equipment.
I've turned to cannibalism.
He looks over and she's just choking down a 12-inch.
Yeah. Like the TV in the room, she's eating the remote and breaking off pieces of the
dude,
TV.
you know, like they have those like medical, like cabinets. She lifts the whole thing up and just like shoves it down her throat.
Alvin notices that she looks healthy again.
Oh, that's what she looks like.
Oh yeah,
Brittany,
well,
come
if you
back.
eat everything in sight, you just look healthy.
Brittany come back into the room after an appointment with the doctor. She carried a clipboard from. He wasn't using periods
You're
before
using
now.
way too many periods now.
She carried a clipboard from the Dr. Alvin. Can you see me?
Dr. Alvin. Yeah.
Alvin replied in a shaky voice, "Yes, I can see you." What?
Oh, okay.
Brittany reached out with the clipboard to show him.
Reached out with the clipboard.
I just realized there's no quotations in this whole thing. It's not.
Alvin, the test results.
You failed the test.
The test results, Alvin asked in a weak voice.
Yeah.
I was feeling better, so I made an appointment with the cancer specialist at the hospital. I have my test results. I really don't know how to tell you, but my immune system is killing the leukemia. My prayers were answered.
I think you told me well enough.
The immune system is killing the leukemia.
And on that note, I think I'm out. What the fuck?
That's just how it works, man.
Fuck.
Leukemia, that's...
Jesus Christ.
Bob's just
That's
mad because he
not
doesn't
how it
know
works.
how medicine works.
Yeah.
Medicine works like that.
See you guys later.
Bye, Bob.
Bye.
Grab some Fritos.
He's dead.
And yeah.
Alvin's face looked of shock as tears rolled down his cheeks. He reached his paw out. Brittany took his paw and held it tightly to her cheek. As tears rolled down both their faces.
Both their faces.
Yeah,
Yeah, both of their faces.
Please don't ever leave, Alvin said. I will never leave you again.
Yeah. Don't ever leave Alvin.
Replied Brittany. Alvin, I'm I'm Dur Joseph. I am the plastic surgeon at the medical center. Simon and me are going to take you for your first surgery to repair your chest.
Your chest set.
Your plastic chest set. I'm the plastic surgeon.
Yeah.
You will need to be here for 1 year. 1 year of plastic surgery. That's a hard work.
I'm still trying to wrap my mind around the idea that her immune system just kicked in and started killing the leukemia.
The 1 year thing isn't all that unrealistic. Remember the girl that can smell death? She sat in the hospital for a
She
year.
said, yeah. Apparently in fan fiction worlds, hospitals just have ridiculous wait time.
You have for surgery scheduled to rebuild your body. Alvin had a slate smile cross his lips as they went for surgery.
Crosses lips.
It'd be hard to tell because
Hey,
his face
guys,
is a
can you
fucking
cross your-
painting.
I'm doing it right now.
No, it started on the top lip and moved down to the bottom.
No,
one.
try crossing your lips.
Doing it. Oh, no.
Brittany had an ideal. She called Jeanette, Eleanor, and Theodore to come to the hospital immediately.
Wow, even she's gaining some conscience.
20 minutes went by. She was standing out the emergency room having a cigarette. Their SUV come flying in the parking, stopped halfway on the curve. Theodore, on the curve.
Stop!
And they ran over some people and put them in the hospital.
Theodore jumped out. What's wrong? Let's see. As Alvin, no, they just took him for surgery. I have an ideal. Alvin always wanted a big house in the Los Angeles suburbs where we could be together as a family. We'll do a 1 month tour and take pictures of this before surgery for him. Smiley face.
Hey guys, we're gonna have to pay for all these surgeries.
Wait a
I got
minute.
a great idea. Let's buy a house.
Who the fuck speaks a smiley
She
face?
put an emote in the middle of the story.
Oh, dude, no, he just said colon dash.
Yeah,
Yeah, colon dash and parentheses.
Yeah, to buy our house. Good ideal, Brittany.
This is the ideal Britney.
As Brittany and the others were planning faux tour and setting up to date Simon,
Speed dating with Simon.
Yeah.
Simon came out to the waiting room where everyone was.
Guys.
So-
Oh my god.
Like, I'm gay.
Yeah.
he's just hitting up all the soap opera tropes. Like, people are dying and all of a sudden recovering. People are coming out of the closet. People are going to L.A. There's plastic
Moving to
surgery.
France.
Big houses.
I can't wait for Antonio Hawk to show up.
Yeah.
Sitting.
Yeah.
City.
Sitting.
Good sentence.
How is he? Theodore jumped up, and how is he resting? Said.
How is he is resting?
How is resting?
How is he
indeed.
is resting is said.
Simon, he will finally be able to move around.
He can just shuffle everything.
He's going He was going to need a lot of physical therapy. Thank God.
Thank God he needs physical therapy. I couldn't stand to be around him any
I
longer.
just like how.
Whoa, guys, we're gonna jump up. It's been 2 years since the accident. The tour was a big success.
Oh man,
they went on a
going
music
house
tour.
singing.
No, they went.
Did they go on tour?
Holy shit! They went on tour.
They took it on the road. They were like actually. They took
Without
pictures.
Alvin.
Yeah, they put pictures of him up.
Dude, well,
Hold on, wait. So imagine the following: we somehow become extremely successful. Matt is in the hospital. Do you think it would be a nice thing for us, the three of us, to decide, since Matt's in hospital, let's all go on a live tour around, the big cities.
and I'm the singer too, so they just put like a little cardboard
Right.
cutout of me up
Right,
there.
and the three of us just go on tour without you, and we'll take pictures.
Well, Matt, you're so ugu. We'll just resurrect you as a Vocaloid.
Oh, God.
You know, when they said tour before, I thought they were going to
house
tour.
tour.
I thought they were going to
Because
tour
they
houses
said
in L.A.
big house in L.A. where we could be together for a film.
Because fuck, there's nothing saying in the story beforehand that they're chipmunk singers, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I guess
They
that's
always
it.
become like fucking chipmunk dock workers and shit.
Simon is a doctor.
Simon's a doctor!
I mean, well, I guess the idea is after they had like the falling out, the band broke up.
I guess.
Like he never said that.
Dave died and the band broke up.
Yeah, like they started fighting. They all broke, like divorced and everything. Dave died, and so, but he never stated that they were banned before. But that seems to be the implication. We're just supposed to know because it's based on the '80s show that they're singers.
Yeah.
What
guess.
the fuck? Because the tour was a big success. Billions of fans came to support Alvin.
Billions? Billions?
They're real.
Holy shit!
World united under chipmunk covers.
Dude, yet for some reason, wait, in a world where, like, their comeback, in a world... Wait, can I point out...
At the very least, 2/7 of the world population showed up.
Wait a minute, can I point out a logical inconsistency here?
Oh, please.
In a world where a comeback tour from them will get billions of people to support them, in a world where they're that popular, their son will still just end up in as a lab experiment if he is not adopted. What?
That and they don't have money to pay for the medical.
Yeah, I mean they're going to IHOP.
Why is that even a question?
I mean they're all
Like shit.
IHOP.
Like they could be riding on their previous success
They're
to pay for shit.
I mean they're all ghetto and shit eating at IHOP in the middle of the night, or like a bouncer in a club.
They live and work at clubs.
Dude, he works 70 hours a week. 70 fucking
In a world where they have billions of fans.
I mean, like if One Direction today decided, you know what, we're giving up the singing thing, and they just went to 9-to-5 jobs.
No, dude,
Just
they
that,
worked
They went
70
to
hours.
straight up poverty. They're like working 2 9-to-5 jobs.
Dude, they're working 70 hours a week.
Yeah.
So yeah, billions of fans came out to support Alvin and his family. Alvin was wait.
Not to support him, no less.
Alvin was even able to buy that big house. With that much money, you should be able to buy a bunch of big houses.
With that much money, you should be able to buy a country.
Yeah, you would be able to buy that big house in the suburbs of LA where him and his family could live together.
You
Alex,
could buy a fucking neighborhood at least.
whoa, wait a minute. What the hell? Alex and Alvin never spoke to anyone about what happened to them first couple days at the hospital.
What happened in their first couple days? What happened?
It's talking about Crystal and Robert because they both saw them. But for some reason, Alex could see them.
You're right.
Everything was good.
Oh yeah, everything was good.
One day, Alvin was sitting in his wheelchair watching football when a knock
He's in
at the
a
door.
wheelchair now.
Whoa, dude!
Yeah, man.
When a knock at the door.
When they knock.
At the door.
Alex, go get the door. See who it is. Alex ran to the door and opened it, but no one was there. Just a letter, Dad.
Oh
Alex
my god,
replied,
ding dong ditchers.
"Who's it from?" Alvin said, "It's
Robert.
blank." Alex gave. Oh, creepypasta. It's blank. Alex gave the letter to his father. Alvin now sitting in the chair looking at this letter.
He was in a...
Present tense all of a sudden.
Present progressive, yes.
The only thing it said is from your biggest fan.
That's all it said. It just says from your biggest fan. It's a otherwise blank sheet of paper that says from your biggest fan.
Alvin opened the letter. Inside it said,
Oh.
It was on the outside, I guess.
Alvin, I'm glad to see you and your family are doing well. Just remember, we're always watching. Signed, JC.
Oh my
JC?
god.
Who's JC?
Jesus Christ.
Oh!
Jesus wrote him a letter.
I know.
Yeah, you saw it too.
Oh my god! JC!
Hey, who is that bad? Alex asked. Just a friend. Alvin replied.
Wait, did he just call his dad bad?
Oh, he meant to say dad, but he actually
Yeah.
wrote
Who is
dad.
that?
No,
Dad?
who
No.
is as bad as JC?
Yeah.
You know?
The
Who's
best.
the baddest brother in town?
The best-
JC!
Yeah. Well, JC. Yeah. The best thing was that Brittany was now pregnant with her daughter. Her sister Jeanette was Heaven, their first son. That sounds like a bad pun.
Yeah.
Theodore and Eleanor are now back together and planning on having children of their own.
Weren't they trying to do that before? I mean...
Then,
Oh, well, never mind.
Alvin thought about what had happened to them. He realized the most important thing in life was hope, faith, love, and family.
Aww.
And he just smiled. God bless us all.
Every one of us.
The end in bold.
Holy shit, that was a nightmare!
Thank
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, send him a letter.
Send him a fucking letter.
Yeah.
And he just like how we said,
think-
just an old friend. Like,
Right.
hey, my buddy Jesus.
Like JC sends him a letter and he's just like, hey bro, how's it going, winky face?
Yeah.
Did you like that miracle I gave you?
I thought God worked in mysterious ways, but this was a whole new level of mysterious. I didn't understand what was going on at all. I didn't understand why people felt the way they did or who was doing what.
What was going, where anybody was at any given moment? This was just literally, this was word salad.
Yeah.
Word salad.
Word salad.
Oh
This
my
was,
god.
no, you know, this was a word salad and alphabet soup.
You know what?
At the same time, it's like they threw the word
Soup
salad.
or salad?
You know,
Both, please.
can I say, I went into this expecting not anything this amazing. I mean, this is one of the best stories we've
This
read.
really blew me away.
I was not expecting this at all.
Oh my gosh.
I'm really glad we did this for Chipmunks.
Yeah.
God bless us all.
God bless everyone but Chris Skipper 986.
We finally made it.
Should we check the 4 reviews? Let's see if
Sure.
there's anything interesting there.
Maybe what if Jesus?
JC.
Let's see.
Oh, not
no,
bad.
JC.
Needs some work. I enjoyed it though.
Steven Spielberg, writer 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's got chipmunks there too.
Yeah, let's see. Good story, nice
That's
writing.
right.
That's the exact opposite of what's true.
Oh yeah, well you know what Wesley says? Okay, this needs some tidying up to do. I understand the moral, and it is good, but it is hard to follow, and I see myself consistently rereading, that
Yeah.
should be like hyphenated, some paragraphs more than a couple times due to the lack of any sorts of punctuation.
It's
Yeah.
got tons of punctuation.
After you have to reread something like twice, don't you just give up?
I suggest either reread it and do what you need to do to make the story more understandable, or have a buddy to clean it up
Oh,
for you.
wait. I
Have a
should
buddy.
reread your story and then do what needs to be done. Like, is that implying he just didn't reread his story at all?
Yes. Do you think he reread his story?
I don't know. This
At the end of his story, Jesus Christ writes him a letter. I don't think he read the story the first
They have
time.
billions of fans.
They have a billion.
I like this.
He left out all quotes.
Her immune system killed the leukemia.
I just like how he says the lack of any sort of punctuation. He had plenty of periods. They were all over the goddamn place. He had tons of
It's like
punctuation.
it seemed like overall he had the right amount of punctuation, just all of it shifted a few words off.
Yeah.
Well, that was...
I miss you so much, baby.
Did you guys miss... What the fuck? I can't even finish my question.
I just feel
You just keep-
alone right now.
Connor's trying to drown himself.
Yeah.
Here, wait.
What?
Like I said, just God bless us all.
God
Bless us all. Hope you enjoy the rest of Chipmunks and stuff. I don't know what to say.
It was fine. It was
right.
just that. Just cut it at. Hope you enjoy the rest of Chipmunk.
Yeah, I'll cut it.
Just stop.